performance was lucky.
So how far you can punt?
I think my max is a solid 20 yards, maybe longer. I don't know.
Good 4-second hang time then?
I think so. I hope. We'll see. But no, it was a good day today.
Do you feel like you did well enough at the combine to kind of skip some of the drills today and not push yourself?
Yeah, I wanted to put a lot more emphasis on the on-the-field work, let these coaches see what I can do, and really give them a good evaluation of what I can bring to the table or any team.
What are you hearing from some of these NFL teams as a possible draft day spot?
I'm not sure. Hopefully it's those 3 days. If it's not that, I'm just happy to make a team and get rooted and start competing.
What's this process been like? How different is it for you than your normal football stuff?
Well, I'm not on a team, so I went from student athlete to unemployed. Been living out of hotels and stuff, and all I do is football. All I do is train, get ready for these drills, get my mind ready to really transition to another part of my life. But it's been smooth.
Think about Gage putting up 39 reps there.
Easy. He looked effortless with it. It was so smooth. I was proud of him.
Do they see you as tackle guard?
Most teams see me as a tackle. I have the ability to play different positions. Most teams tell me there's nothing I can't do. Just finding a spot I can get on the field and help the team win.
Who have you talked to?
A lot. Talked to a bunch of teams. I don't really know all of them off the top of my head, but there's a bunch.
Anything serious with some of them, you think?
I hope so. Yeah, I mean, I've had good conversations with them, a lot of informal meetings, whether between here, Combine and Senior Bowl. So a lot of good meetings, a lot of good talks. Hopefully getting that call soon.
Where have you got official visits?
Official visits? None scheduled as of now, but I know my agent is working hard with coaches and GMs to really make that happen.
I'm curious with all this going on in the sports world right now with coronavirus and everything. And what's it like for an athlete to go through an event like this and just everything, the draft coming up and travel and all that kind of stuff?
The main thing is to just keep working. Obviously we're going to let the officials and all the people up high and the government and things like that handle this situation. The best thing for me to do is just to remain calm, keep working, my opportunity to come, and the world probably won't stop. People still have to go to work, people still have to do things like that. Just practicing good hygiene, and remaining calm and let my family know that we're safe every time we can.
Are you guys are you glad that this didn't happen during football season when you guys were making the run you were making?
Yeah, we're kind of thankful, that it happened at the time. And, obviously it's unfortunate for other sports. And, we wish people, good health and Godspeed recovery and things like that. Hopefully things get back on track fast. But, yeah, we're happy we got our wins in, for sure.
I asked you the same question when you were in high school. Is your dad helping you through this because he's been through it before?
My dad's a rock, man. My dad's kind of like, he was my manager before my manager. But he was always been like kind of my best friend, My mom's obviously been there, and she's kind of my moral support, my emotional balance. But my dad's, he's like my rock. He always holds me down and makes sure I'm remain the same guy I am.
What's the phone number?
Phone number? It's my dad's phone number. He's, again, the most dependable guy I've ever had in my life, and reminds me of the kind of man I want to be when I grow up. He's never changed his phone number because he always wants his kids, his friends, and his family always remember that number. I used to write it on elementary emergency slips, and I'm still writing it down to this day. And that's kind of where I'm at with my father.
What did you learn from other guys that have gone through it, guys that made it, guys who didn't, as you kind of approach the draft and your future possibly in the NFL?
A lot of the guys before me always teach me to take it one day at a time. Make sure that you understand it's all in your hands, right? Everything you do every day, you're either working to stay, get better, or you're out, right? And that's one of the things, a big takeaway from all those guys and where they're at. Different linemen, not only offensive linemen, but defensive linemen, receivers, all those guys I talked to that are still in the league today. It's all about who wants to do more, who's going to work, and who's going to contribute to that team.
It's been like going through it with guys that you played with on that line. You get Gage and you got Sean, stuff like kind of doing the same thing.
It's kind of magical a little bit because it's like you've been through so much together that you kind of almost don't want it to end, right? We're they're holding the bags for each other, pushing each other with drills and different events, and at that point you're like, hey, this is nothing different than practice or a game. It just goes back to what we learned here at Clemson. It's camaraderie, brotherhood, family, and and really pushing each other to be the best we can be. So, that goes well beyond the football, well beyond combine or pro day. We're going to continue to do this for the rest of our lives and whatever it may amount to.
Good to see Richard here get out here.
Oh yeah, man. I used to mess with him all the time. I was like, he'll be back. Like, he's leaving, but he'll be back. I mean, that guy's special. All he's done for this program and the resilience he's shown as a man to really go chase his dreams despite what adversity he's overcome. Special to see him out here chasing his dreams, but I'm proud of him.
What can you learn from a guy like that? I mean, you mentioned some of it, but I mean, what else can you learn from watching a guy who's gone through what he's gone through and still not give up?
You just learn that, God never says oops, and every situation, is an opportunity. It's tragic what happened to him, but at the same time, we all go through tragic stuff in our life, and at the same rate, we all got to get over it. We all got to either make us or it's going to break us. And he didn't let it break him, no matter how bad it was. He overcame. A lot of people would just quit on it and make an excuse like, oh, I got in a car crash. People understand, but he didn't want to go out that way, and that speaks volume, not just to me as a football player, but to me as a person and all the hardships I go through my life. To make sure I think about, like, hey, don't give up on this. Don't let it be an excuse to why you didn't succeed.
What did you guys train at?
I trained in MJP down in Allen, Texas. I trained with MJP staff, Michael Johnson and Duke Manyweather over there.
Your thoughts on the day, the drills you did and the drills you didn't do? Explain why.
I just wanted to focus on the skills and the position work. I thought it went really well. It was really smooth. Showed I was pretty versatile and running right tackle, left tackle. I got a little bit of guard work there at the end, so it was really good.
What were you trying to show the scouts that were watching today? Were you trying to show them some versatility? Were you trying to show
Just show them there's nothing I can't play. I'm a competitor. I'm a winner, and at the end of the day, I'm going to compete. Either I'm going to push the guy out in front of me, or he's going to leave, or I'm going to start. So that's what I'm going to show teams.
When you saw Richard out there, purple again, did memory start to flood back?
Yeah, absolutely. I remember him, when I first got here, he was pushing me around. I was a little kid, and that made me toughen up a little bit. Me and him had a lot of good battles, but it was good to see him, come through the adversity and, end up right back where he started.
Pushing you just like in practice.
Yeah, man. It's real hard out there for linemen, so I understand it and I respect it.
What are your thoughts on what's going on in the sports world right now with the virus that's out there and taking fans away from the games, and just you saw what happened yesterday. As an athlete, as a competitor, what are your thoughts on that?
It sucks, because you do this as an athlete for yourself, first off, right? You do this for your family, everybody supported you, but at the same time, the fans are a part of that too, and you hate it for them. But at the end of the day, this is a crisis, right? And we need to respond appropriately. We all love the game, but we all love life a little bit more too. So, make sure people are remaining calm, practicing good hygiene, and really letting the officials take care of it.
How much would no fans in the stands change the game itself when you get between the lines and you're playing and there's no fans? Would it change it at all?
For me, not a lick. I mean, I love the fans. I love having them a part of it. It's part of my experience. But hey, at the end of the day, I play this, for me, for all the people that supported me, and that's something that's never going to change. But I hate it for them. We love the fans. We love the engagement. They make the time special for us too. So we hate to see it, but again, we understand it's a crisis.
Okay.
Problem.